Welcome, everyone, to the home of the war chant, Osceola. A place simply known to some as the Dope. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on another team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Offense set on first down. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running football.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Yellow Jackets offense will take the field for the first time. And a big key is... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. They finally make the stop, but the big run is ready to move those sticks for the first down.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. It's Mayo. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play, some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and just a great history at Florida State. They've been history, but this team back in the day, man, Doak was rocking. Everybody wanted to be a Florida State Seminole.
Touch pass on the run. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, good stuff.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first.
Oh, wrong dude.
Fires into traffic, picked off.
That's bad.
He'll try to take it back. Inside the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing...
Oh, yeah, ISO. I really got into that. They're pretty tight in there.
Defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Tackle was made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back open in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Noles are on the move. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking left. Complete downfield. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Unleashes one.
Oh, wow.
Fires into traffic.
Yeah, I'll telegraph that.
Looking for more room.
Not going away.
The 40. The 20. The 10.
Oh, bad.
And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Still had him.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Mayo. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's dragged down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. The Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. The give. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease to the left. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They're going to run it to the right. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Here's the give off the left side. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running to the left. Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Leaves it with the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, no!
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.